This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Southern California. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
We go from high inside, they're ready to grab them. They get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the fool at the bag, the currency stacking the duck. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things we've been lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I can point it down.
Set. Red 80. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Stafford. He's got a man. That's McMillan. First down for him on this new season. And he results in a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Waiting. On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Open right side is likely. Still on his feet. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. That is a big play for LA. And even 50 yards.
First down.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors, and if you threw them the ball, they had very sure hands. But what we're seeing now is the ability to get deep and add.
That one, taken in. McMillan. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Touchdown, Rams. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's James. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. That's caught. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose, you did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss. Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Watkins motioning over. Third and long. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Nifty running on the return. Took some good yardage before he was taken down. They'll run it over center with Mitchell. He takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. So it's fourth down. Punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor.
Formation for the Rams.
That one going to land a little too close to the goal line. Doesn't stop into the end zone. It's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll roll out here with Purdy. Pick as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd and long, Purdy to throw. And that is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple of plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And this ball going to be touchdown just shy of midfield.
At the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. To the right side, he finds McMillan. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Stafford. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding gets a gain of 8 yards and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Stafford now on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here's Ethan Evans now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. We won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
Moreau in motion. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this will be good enough for a 1st down as he gets up past the 25.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down. Purdy quickly to Ayuk. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
It's the
7.
49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 7. In In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. On second down, Purdy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
And the 49ers first down.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So, from 37, here's second and 8. Shotgun snap to Purdy. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Third down, Purdy. In the middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down, 49ers.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
The RPO, that one is complete, and he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the bootleg, it's Purdy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. Again in the air for Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Off the play fake, Purdy. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Hinton.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Back to throw. Stafford. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he could, and that pass ball is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Third and 11. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Coming up, and that's the tight end likely. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 21. First down, L.A.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. That keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Ready. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. Moving to his right. First down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Throwing again is Stafford. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away well short of the first down marker.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This will be from 47 yards. And that one not going to get there. And it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Back to Higbee, the tight end. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. It's a pickup of 12. First down, 49ers.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at three situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. To throw is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Here's 2nd and 9.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Back to the air is Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. On third down, it's Purdy. That is caught to the goal line and in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will level things out at 7 apiece. Still time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On first down, Stafford. He finds McMillan downfield, and it's caught. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock is stopped with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll go right back to McMillan. Complete. Now a timeout Rams is number 2. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. A gain there of 20. Good for a Rams first down. To the air again. Stafford. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's now second
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ladies!
Again, it's Stafford. Sending it downfield for Likely. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. And this ball's going to go out of bounds, not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. They'll start on the ground with James. And a strong first down run. Picked up of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Watkins motioning over. They'll run the draw with James. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, you saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That is hard downfield by Pearson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down. On play action, here's Purdy. Forced out left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
And they're going to have enough to convert here, and it sets up 1st and goal.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
McCaffrey, and he's going to go backward, taken down at the
definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey.
These are the worst. I've had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Get set. Up.
They'll try and run with McCaffrey. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line. And not only did they come up with a big 3rd down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up 4th down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand.
Here's Purdy. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Walker.
File this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
A 1st down throw for Stafford. To the outside, it's brought in by Allen. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Running is Mitchell. And boy, tough to bring down there. Sliding forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Hey, 5-0! Double 20!
2nd down, it's Stafford. Short, complete to Likely. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Set! You lady!
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, they felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Stafford to throw again. He's got a man. That's McMillan. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Set. Blue 80.
Throwing again is Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring him 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. On a man left side, it's caught. And he'll take it on in. Jordan Whittington. Touchdown, LA.
Joshua Carty on for the extra point.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams move out to a 14-7 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, here's James. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Purdy. That's caught by Watkins. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 17 yards that time, number 17.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's a handoff to James. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Get set, get set.
They keep it on the ground with James. And he's going to pick it up, take him down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
A 2nd down throw here for Purdy. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Play action. Here's Purdy. Look wide. Gets this one complete. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook. And
he's in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. That's his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return starts from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
I end up bad, I end up soft type. What? Fake up dog type. It's like a soft fight. Dog, get the dog blood, stick in the water.
Set! Blue 60!
And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handles. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Who else? Another catch for his favorite targets. It'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And he will score. Davante Adams. Touchdown Rams. Hardy now to add the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here's James. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now, stoppage here for an injury. It's Christian McCaffrey who's having an issue down there. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here is 2nd and 7. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Purdy now on 2nd down. That's the left side, pulled in by Higbee. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
3rd down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a big one, this 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they were able to convert.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense
and that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchen.
And with time not on their side, they're trying to push the ball, generate some sort of chunk play by throwing the ball over the top of the defense. It's going to end up being a little bit too predictable. The defense is able to take the ball away, and barring something crazy happening, puts them in a prime position to close this one.
Oh, a loose football. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
Here's McCaffrey. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Here is 1st and goal. Here's James. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he can't run through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here comes 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now timeout Rams, that's number 2. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To the air again, Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they're taking the lead here in the final minute of play. Big spot for the Rams as they'll try to add a 2-point conversion now. That'll be caught, and he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run here. And pass to 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Well, they do indeed get the timeout, so not all is lost. We'll have a chance for one final fling to the end zone. They come up for 2nd and 2.
Get set, get set.
One last shot now for Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he's out of bounds with the first down, so they get a new set of downs. Just as importantly, stop the clock.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here's first down. Here we go. One final play. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Rams. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.